We are getting a full body arm workout today, specifically working those triceps, but you're really gonna hit everything. Grab a mat or whatever's comfortable. If you'd like some weights, 1 to 3 pounds each side. We're starting on our backs. Glue your low back down, feet are bent, ankles under knees, arms are down beside you, curling it up 1 vertebrae at a time until you're standing on those shoulders. Press those arms into the mat. Good, no tension in the neck, and arms up overhead and down. As the hands come up, they are just going right above the shoulder joint and down. Good, keep those elbows straight. Energy moving through those fingertips. Don't let your hips drop, keep them up. Good, now overhead. If you suffer from shoulder impingement syndrome, you're gonna wanna skip this move and go back to the previous one. So you're gonna wanna go overhead and then back down toward your hips. And curl it down 1 vertebrae at a time. Arms come to 90 degrees, elbows are touching the floor. We're just gonna be hinging down, fingertips are gonna touch the floor or however far is comfortable for you. You're gonna feel this in your back. Good, keep your low back glued down into that mat. Good. Taking it into a tabletop position. Those knees are right over your hips. Arms are overhead. Drop your shoulders down into the mat. Glue your low back down. Point your feet. Good. We're holding here for a moment and then we're going to be going into dead bug. So to talk you through it, opposite arm and leg are going to move. So you're going to take your right arm back as your left arm extends. Good. Continuing to hold here. Glue your low back down. Keep breathing. Good, drop those shoulders heavy into the mat. And here we go. Right arm, left leg, and switch. Left arm, right leg. Keep switching. Good. Your low back needs to stay connected into the floor at all times. So if you feel it coming up, don't send that leg quite so far out and close to the floor. If you need to, you can send it more up toward the ceiling. You could also cut this in half. You could do just the arms and then do just the legs or whatever you need. This one's a lot, especially if you're adding weights to those hands. Good, hug it in. Good, swinging it up. Fingertips face the same direction as your toes, tricep dips. Good, if you feel tension in your neck, think about tucking your chin just a hair closer in toward your chest. See if that helps. Elbows are bending straight back behind you. Try to not hunch your shoulders. Think about having your chest wide. Good. We're swinging around. We're going to be on our knees. Good. We're going to be hinging back. Arms are right in front of you. Hinge as one piece from your knees to your head. Hinge back and up. Good. If it bothers your knees to be on them like this, you have some options. So first of all, you can add padding. If that still does not work for you, you can try doing this standing. Obviously, the range of motion is going to be a lot smaller. You can also just hold the arms in and then add in with this row. The palms are facing each other as you're rowing in. Try to leave your upper arm parallel to the floor. Good, hinging as one piece. Good. Now we're going to do a front hinge. Back is flat. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Palms are going to face the ceiling and we're lifting. Neck in line with spine. Belly button pulls in toward your spine. Again, this is very doable standing. You just squat down like you stick your hips out behind you. Slight bend in the knees. Back is flat. Small range of motion, but very effective. Good. Now we're going to salute and clean the table. Good. So my palms are rotating here, so it should feel comfortable and natural. So as I come into the salute, my palms face the floor, and then as they rotate back behind me, the palms face the ceiling. Good. Back is flat. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Neck in line with spine. Good. And we're lowering down. Tricep push-up all the way down. Good. Or however you need to get there. Arms are going to come beside you with the palms facing your legs and a little baby chest lift. Make sure your neck is nice and long. Think about putting no creases in your neck. Your gaze is going to be down across your mat. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. My legs are down on the floor, but they are very active. I am pointing my feet. I'm thinking about my inner thighs snapping together and coming down. You can give yourself a little stretch by interlacing those fingers behind you. Relax your neck. Good. Iguana. So we're coming into 90 degrees with those arms. Good. Sort of a 3-fingered touch on each hand and a little chest lift. Good. It's just a static hold. Neck in line with spine. Good. Hands come right underneath those shoulders. Press it up, sort of a baby up dog, all the way back to a child's pose. Good. Coming into tabletop. Belly button pulls in, and we're lifting. Straight arm back. As you lift, your palm is going to face the ceiling. Good. If you'd like, you can walk it into a plank. Otherwise, you can stay in that tabletop position, lifting, alternating arms, right and left. Straight arms. If you are in this plank position, try to minimize that lateral shift. It is going to happen. There's no way for it not to happen, but we don't want it to be all over the place. We want to be in control of it. Good. Tricep push-up or chaturanga all the way down. Untuck your feet and relax for a moment. Interlace those fingers. Now drop your head down. Give yourself a nice stretch. Good. And press it up. Thank you all so much. See you next time.